Zalalövő lies in the northwest of Zala County, on the border of the Őrség and Göcse regions. The area of the town has been populated for thousands of years. Celtic peoples used to live on the banks of the river Zala. Roman legions appeared here at the beginning of the 1st century and created a camp on the northern bank of the river Zala. A small settlement formed next to the camp, populated by craftsmen and traders. Emperor Hadrian gave it town rank in 124. It was officially called Municipum Aelium Sala. In the middle of the 2nd century, Germanic tribes invaded the region and destroyed the settlement, which was only to recover its significance from Roman times some 200 years later. During the conquest of Hungary, this settlement, located on both banks of the river Zala, used to be a fortress against German attacks from the west. According to a 13th century certificate, royal archers lived here. That is probably where the town's name comes from, as lövő means shooter. Lövő was an agricultural town in the Middle Ages and had the right to hold fairs, as granted by a royal charter. In 1780, it became a county seat, but lost this privilege after 1848. The period after World War I brought further development of the settlement. In 1925, Zalalövő was created by uniting the villages of Zalapataka, Zala-Mindszent, Nagyfernekág, Írsapuszta, Puszta-Szentpéter, and Lövő. Nowadays, about 3,000 people live in the town of Zalalövő. It is a regional center and an important junction of the Hungarian-Slovenian road and railway transportation lines. We start our tour on Szabadság tér, or the Liberty Square, the main square of Zalalövő. St. Ladislaus Parish Church is found here. The church was built from 1924 to 1927 on the spot where an older church used to stand. There are 3 glass windows in the sanctuary, with the middle one depicting the patron saint of the church, King St. Ladislaus of Hungary. St. Elizabeth and St. Margaret are shown in the 2 side windows. The old altarpiece depicts the decapitation of John the Baptist. There are 4 bells in the church tower. The biggest one of these is called the St. Ladislaus Bell. There is a bust opposite the church commemorating a famous citizen of Zalalövő, Cardinal Dr. László Lékai, who was the Archbishop of Esztergom and Primate of Hungary in the mid-20th century. He never forgot where he came from. He gave a relic of St. Ladislaus and a mass chalice to Zalalövő. The Petőfi Sándor monument stands outside the town hall on the main square. It was inaugurated in 1973, marking the 150th anniversary of the poet and freedom fighter's birth. The hymn carved in stone can be read on the wall of the office, which was written on the occasion of Zalalövő becoming a town in 2000. The sign was inaugurated in 2008 on the opening ceremony of the 25th Zala Days Festival. Near Liberty Square, in the Sala exhibition room of the Göcse Museum, visitors can learn about the history of Zalalövő in Roman times. The walls of Sala, the ancient town, lie under the town center of today. We can see the stones of the Amber Road under our feet, while artifacts, tombstones, a grave, and a model of a peristyle house are displayed in the museum. Stepping out into the ruin garden, we can walk around a 2nd century civilian house with baths and a 4th century villa publica, or state guest house for high-ranking visitors. Column of Loyalty stands near the town center. It welcomes visitors coming by train. It is a memento of the history of Zalalövő, carved in stone. It depicts the past, the trading role, and the traffic development of Zalalövő in 4 panoramic pictures. The first one shows Sala, the ancient town. The second shows the town in the Middle Ages. And the third displays the activities of the population in the modern age. The 4th picture shows the present state of transportation in Zalalövő. Heading west from Liberty Square, we reach the country house of Zalalövő, nestled between modern buildings after just a few minutes' walk. This is the only place in the region where the home culture of peasant life of the beginning of the 20th century remained. In the small rooms, we can see the typical objects of our fathers and grandfathers: a straw mattress bed, a boot scraper, and a kerosene lamp. The kitchen and the barn teach us about the eating habits and farming at that time, and we can also hear about the life and family of the last owner of the house. Leaving the country house and going west, we soon see the church of Zalalövő, dedicated to All Saints. The 13th century chapel of the village of Minszent, which belonged to the town of Zalalövő, was destroyed in Turkish times and was restored in Baroque style in the 18th century. The altar, with its valuable All Saints painting, was placed in the church at that time. Its nave has a planar ceiling, there are 2 niches on both sides, and 3 Romanesque windows on the southern wall. The third church of Zalalövő is found on the eastern side of the town, which used to be called Zalapataka. The St. Anne Church was built from the contributions of the Nagy family in Zalapataka and other noble families between 1747 and 1749. Its tower was built later. Beside the main altar dedicated to St. Anna, there are 2 side altars. One is dedicated to the Sacred Cross, the other to St. Florian. The crypt of the Nagy family is located under the church. Leaving the center of Zalalövő towards the south, we come to the Boroshan Valley in a beautiful beech forest. It has always been a popular place of pilgrimage. It was built after World War II out of gratitude. Local people celebrate the visitation of Our Lady on the 2nd of July each year. They look after the well and the Stations of the Cross too. Our tour ends at Lake Amber, a 20-hectare lake lying to the west of the town. It was named after the Roman Amber Road, which crossed through the town, and it was created by building a dam on the Sucha stream in the middle of the 1980s. The lake has romantic surroundings where visitors can swim, fish, and do various other sports, or just stay a few nights in one of the nearby guest houses. A wide choice of accommodations is available for guests visiting Zalalövő. We just list a few here. The Ági Guest House offers 4 rooms with beautiful views of the town and the surroundings. The Lake Amber camping site and restaurant has Austrian owners and offers accommodation for guests who are looking for peace and quiet. They can stay in tents or caravans. The Dedesi Guest House is located near Road 86. It offers 2, 3, and 4-bed rooms to people visiting Zalalövő and those just passing through. The Erdőgyöngyös Guest House can be found in a peaceful and rustic environment in the village of Csőde, which now belongs to Zalalövő. It is ideal for families and groups of travelers. The Pesti Guest House is located directly by the town center and offers guests 2 comfortable rooms. The youth campsite of the Sala Student Sport Association can accommodate 40 people on the shore of Lake Amber and welcomes campers, groups, and young people who wish to try some sports. The Sárkány Bio Guest House in Csőde has clay houses. It also has riding facilities and its own swimming pool to offer for those who would like to relax in natural surroundings. Hungry visitors can enjoy typical Hungarian dishes at the Gold Brasserie and restaurant found in the town center. In addition to catering, the most important elements of the economy in Zalalövő are related to the wood and paper industry. The company employing the most workers in the town is the Swedish-owned firm Elanders Hungary Ltd, which operates one of the most modern printing houses in Hungary. The profile of the company is offset and digital printing with bindery. It delivers its products mainly to European countries and international companies who produce goods in Hungary. Edelholz Wood Industry Ltd. produces solid wood floorboards, parquet, terrace covering materials, stairs, and skirtings made of oak and ash. Salai Wood Processing and Trading Ltd. has worked in the wood processing and timber manufacturing industry for 2 decades. They produce window blocks, door strips, solid wood stairs, worktops, and Swedish floor elements. Besides the site, there are also numerous programs for visitors in Zalalövő. The most important one is the Zala Days event series in August. This program has a history of 3 decades and a series of folk art fairs, exhibitions, concerts, and sports programs entertain the guests for 3 days. Hungarian and foreign folk dance groups meet during the open-air International Folk Dance Gala, which is also held in August. In October, people celebrate harvest and wine with marches and concerts in Zalalövő. At the Zala Sturm Festival, everyone can taste the first fresh new wines of Zala County. Have you ever tried it? No? Then come visit us. We're more than happy to welcome you at the border of the Őrség and Göcsei regions in Zalalövő.